Hi Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I would be showing you how I make Grenadian spice cake in honor of Grenada's independence coming up on the 7th of February, and I will be doing it in the colors of our flag. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Let's get into this video. For our Grenadian spice cake, we would need the following ingredients. Here I have some baking powder, white sugar. I have here some ginger powder and some grated nutmeg, some milk. I have buttermilk, and here is some flour as well as some cinnamon and clove. I have some eggs as well as some margarine. So these are some of the ingredients I will show you as I go along what else we are adding to our spice cake. So let's go on to the next process. So here I have my margarine, and I'm going to add it to my stand mixer as well as the sugar. And you want to make sure that all your ingredients are at room temperature, and we are going to beat it on low speed until it's nice and fluffy, or light and fluffy. And the reason why we're using brown sugar today is simply to get that vibrant color coming through. So be sure to also scrape down the sides of your bowl while the creaming process is happening. Just to make sure that all of the butter and sugar, or margarine and sugar, is well incorporated together. So while that is happening, we'll move on to the dry ingredients. Here I have some flour, and I'm going to add in my spices. So I'm starting off with adding in my cinnamon and clove, followed by my grated nutmeg and my ground ginger, as well as my baking powder, sorry, and some salt to help balance off the flavors of the cake. Also, some tonka bean and a little bit of mace powder can be added as well, but I did not have any on hand, so I did not add them in at the point moment. So once you will add all the spices and the salt and the baking powder to the flour, give that a really good mix and set aside until you're ready to use. So I am checking on the butter and sugar, and it's ready. Next, I'm going in with my egg one at a time. Well, my yolk kinda was a little bit broken up, sorry, but yeah. So after each addition of your eggs, you want to ensure that you mix it really well before adding in the others. So usually we would add in lime zest, but I didn't have any, so I'm adding in some vanilla extract. And you want to give that a really good mix once you have added that in. Next, I'm going in with my flour, and I'm just adding it in 1/3 cups. Yeah. So we are going to alternate with our buttermilk. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. And you don't want to overmix your batter, because you will get a very heavy and tough cake. So once I would have added in all of the butter and milk, ending with flour, not butter, supposed to be flour, I'm going to give that a quick mix, just on high speed for about just under 1 minute or so, just to make sure that everything is combined. And then I'm going to stop my mixer, and as you can see here, I'm just taking my spatula and simply folding it so that any flour that may not have been properly mixed into the batter, I would basically mix it in, because as I said, we will be adding in coloring or food gel coloring to the mixture, and so you don't want to overmix your batter. So once I would have done that, I am next going to place them into some smaller bowls to help mix in my color. Now make sure that you measure out your batter properly, because I didn't. I ended up having a little bit too much of one of the colors, but that's okay. So our colors, or the colors of our flag in Grenada, is red, green, and yellow. So that is what I would be using to add to my color. Sorry, to my batter. What am I saying? Yeah. So as I said, here are my balls, and I'm just going to actually eyeball it. Once I would have done that, I'm next applying my food gel. I'm using the food gel coloring because it's a much thicker consistency, and because of that it does not change the consistency of the batter, meaning it wouldn't make it watery or anything. So once I add in all of my colors, I did mix it in really well, and this is what they look like. Look how vibrant the colors are. So here I have my lightly greased and floured pan, and you want to make sure that you do that. You don't want to skip that step, or else you will be in trouble. Your cake will stick to the pan, and that would not be good. So I'm starting off by adding in some of that red to the side, and I'm just going to put them side by side and continue until all of that is done. Now, Grenadian spice cake is a wonderful cake that is made of different spices. In our country, we are known for plenty spices, and once you add the flavors together, and of course it's all about the right measurement, it is a really wonderful cake. So I did finish, and this is what it looked like. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did not properly measure out my batter, so I had a little bit more of the green than the other two colors, but that's okay. So here it is. I just simply try to create a kind of swirl, and now I'm just tapping it really well to ensure that all of the air bubbles comes out. Next, we are going to place it into a preheated oven for about 50 minutes, and again, that depends on your oven. So after that time, I did check it and it's ready. So this is what it's looking like. You can see the colors are there, and it's very hot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow it to cool completely, and I will come back to show you what it looks like. So once the cake has been cooled, I did cut it into smaller pieces, and you can, well, a couple pieces as you can see here. And these are the colors of our Grenadian flag, and it looks so good, and the cake itself tasted really delicious. So I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let us know what you think about this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.